persistence, so nearly far that it brushed my heart, and it pulls me with that persistence. Hold on tight, I can feel it now, reeling a little closer. The day is coming, I'll be there. That dream will be mine, maybe. Maybe one day I'll hold you near and have your grace upon me. Live the dream that's in my heart and the peace that's now beyond me. Take my hand, I can feel it now. The day is just beginning. Open hearts and giving hands. My dream will be mine, maybe. Tide is rolling in with the crested moon. I see the shadows of the dream appear soon. Have the heart to take what life will give me. Open garden rich in earth is living here inside me. Yeah, deep inside I can feel it now, growing ever stronger. I keep the vigil day by day. That dream will be mine, maybe. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Brewin Bistro, everybody. My name's Mark Neihart. That was my song called Maybe. And welcome. I'm going to go over here and talk on this other microphone. You. Ta-da! Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bistro again. We're going to have a great show tonight. The reason we came straight over here instead of yapping up on the stage is we can get our first act set up a little bit quicker, and we'll get right to the music a little faster. And this is a music show, so that makes a little bit of sense. And we'll talk more later. We got a couple of great acts, and these shows are just getting better and better and better as we go along. I think this is show number 30. Our featured act is Mr. Jim Fish. And yeah, you know, he's sitting right there. But first I want to introduce a great trio of musicians, and they're called Red Branch. And here they are on stage. How you guys doing?
Great, thanks.
All right, so Brewin Bistro rules. You guys do your 5 songs, and then we'll come back and chat a little bit, okay?
Sounds great.
Okay, so have fun.
Thank
Everybody,
you very
this
much.
is Red Branch.
So we're going to open up our set of traditional Irish music with a set that we call the Fig for a Kiss. Thank you much, everybody. Thank you very much. Next song, we've got a beautiful air known as Kill Cash for you. Thank you very much, everybody. So our next set is Slip Jig that starts out traditional, but by the end of it, it becomes something pretty different. So we call it the Funky Butterfly. thank you again. Our next song is a set of tunes called Cup of Tea and the Skylark, and it features these two on the flutes, getting pretty funky. Thank you, everybody. So we've got our last song coming up here, and this has a nice little bit of singing and fast playing for you to send you off. Here I am amongst you, and I'm here because I'm here. I'm only 1 year older than I was this time last year. I diddle do ra diddle do ra diddle do ra ra dum da dum da do ra diddle do ra ra. Early to rise makes a man wise. Well, this I don't think true. Sure, how in the hell can a man go to bed if he has none to go to? Ra diddle do ra diddle do ra diddle do ra ra dum da dum da do ra diddle do ra ra. The more a man has, the more a man wants. once, well this I don't think true. I've never met a man with one black eye that wished that he had two. Raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya. Dum da dum da do raya, diddle do raya, raya. Never throw a brick to a drowning man, just a gross to a grocer's store. Throw him a bar of sunlight soap, let him wash himself ashore. Raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya, raya. Dum da dum da do raya, diddle do raya, raya. I think I've said enough and I'll say no more, and before you show me the door, I'll take a bow and leave you now, and I won't come back anymore. Raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya, diddle do raya, raya. Dum da dum da do raya, diddle do raya, raya.
That's Red Branch, all three of them. That's fun. Good stuff.
Yeah. It's we try to bring a gamut of the emotions in there for everybody, the joy, the sadness, everything in between.
Well, you got a spectrum of that in that just the short 5 set.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate that. So we have Joe, Patrick, and Tiffany. Are you guys local? Tell me your story.
Yeah, we're all based out of the Salt Lake area, and Joe and I are brothers. We grew up playing Irish music together, and Tiffany's a good friend of ours who's played music for quite some time in the circle, and we all, the fates brought us all together to create this sound.
Well, that's very. So Tiffany, I notice you're carrying a 9-string. What do you call that?
It's called a hardanger.
Hardanger.
It's a Norwegian fiddle. Has 9 strings. You only play 4 like a regular violin, but it has 5 understrings that
resonate.
Yeah. They create overtones, and they're just sympathetic strings.
So it's kind of like an Irish sitar. Is that?
Sure.
Okay. Is that Are you guys gigging around the Utah area? And
yeah, we're actually tomorrow we're going to be up in Evanston, Wyoming, playing a festival called the Kaylee at the Roundhouse. And we play all throughout the summer at all the major festivals, Living Traditions, Arts Festival. And
what do you have recordings?
We do. The three of us, we have some older recordings of our band prior to this with different lineup, and we're getting ready to record the current lineup coming up this summer.
Yeah, very good. So the website or any place to find you guys?
Yeah, we're on Facebook and Reverb Nation under Red Branch. And, we've got pages on there that have audio and video clips as well as updates for our shows.
That's sweet. So what's the Red Branch? Tell me about that.
So that comes from mythological Ireland. Back pre-Christian era, there was a group of warrior poets known as the Knights of the Red Branch. And they were just a group that was dedicated to fantastic feats, as well as like remembering long stanzas and verses of poetry.
So they would recite poetry, then beat you up.
Exactly.
Is that basically what, okay.
Dance on a spear tip, maybe.
Well, I like that story. It was a pleasure having you guys here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's everybody. This is Red Branch. Okay, we're going to be right back with Mr. Jim Fish. Welcome back to the Bistro, everybody. Hey, before we get to our next act, I want to just give a big thanks to our partner here, one of our partners. It's the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association. We do appreciate what they do for us here at the Brewin Bistro. And visit them on web at www.iamaweb.org. Check them out. They do a lot of great work around the Intermountain West. We appreciate what they do, especially helping us here at the Bistro. It's very good. Also, I want to say thanks to all of our crew here, the guys in the booth and the guys behind the cameras. You guys do a great job. Everybody, I want to just give them a hand, too. And then last but not least, check us out at the SLCCTV.com. That's SLCCTV.com. That's the Salt Lake Community College, and that's where we're broadcasting from right now. And we appreciate all of the support we get from the college. All right. We have Jim Fish here on stage. Hey, Jim.
Flipping and flopping.
Flipping and flopping. Is that your deal?
I guess so. I'm live today, right?
Live, and here you are, all in your glory. Give us your best shot, and we'll come back and talk after your set.
I look forward to it.
All right, everybody. Hey, Jim Fish is here.
Thank you, everybody. Let's play some music. It's not a big place, the cabin we call home. It might look kind of lonely, we're never alone. The weekends fill the front porch with fiddles and guitars. Becky's picking bluegrass and Uncle Billy's talking cars. The songs we play are simple, so everyone can do it. God bless homegrown music. The ladies bring the potluck, they're dressing up the table. Grandpa gives his blessing, amen, we are thankful. The baby backs and the cherry pies, the eating's good and plenty. Tonight we let our worries slide, we're slipping in the country. I'm gonna sing and play like mama's pie, you can't refuse it. God bless homegrown music. One time. Summer sun starts setting, we'll pass around a jug. The whippoorwill starts singing, I'll give my wife a hug. The music starts out softly, but slowly begins to grow. Mr. Farley finally fires up his 52 dobro. The fiddle and the banjo, they all add some magic to it. God bless homegrown music. To all my friends that the Lord has taken home, home. I'll keep you in my memory wherever I roam. We've got some time to play. Come on, let's get right to it. Before we join those angels singing homegrown music. One more time. Sunday morning comes, those shadows crawl across my floor. We'll head on down to church to praise the day, praise the Lord. Singing gospel songs, singing Rock of Ages, feeding our soul by reading those pages. There's still a way to slow it down if you choose it. God bless homegrown music. God bless homegrown music. God bless homegrown. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. My name's Jim Fish. I'm a singer-songwriter. You know, you write a lot of songs. You always wonder, what are you going to bring on and share with people? So I was thinking, what songs am I going to bring on for you guys? So I'm going to bring on a couple new ones, a couple old ones. This one's an alternate tuning. I told myself I'll challenge myself. We'll try to do it. I'm originally from Arkansas. I've been out here for about 12 years now. I started singing professionally about 3 years ago now. I front a band, and we'll talk more, maybe some about that later, but let's just play some music. This one's called A Man Out of You. On a rolling hill in a timbered land, I was raised by God and a calloused hand. Cutting wood and hauling hay, getting dirty on a summer day. And hard work taught a thing or two. I'll tell you right now, it'll make a man out of you. Man out of you. Well, there's things you trust, there's things you cheat, things you toss, things you keep. On summer nights I'd pick you up, we'd head down the road in my old truck. And girls will do what girls will do, I'll tell you right now. She'll make a man out of you. Man out of you. Oh, man. She'll make a man. Time makes a man. Work makes a man. Love makes a man out of you. Make a man out of you. Those summer days and youthful ways live forever, come what may. Well, life may change a man, but it's time that does him in. You're asking if that good book's true. I'll tell you right now, it'll make a man out of you. Man out of you. Oh, man out of you. I guess you guessed I grew up on a farm. Hauling hay, cutting wood, that was me. That was a summertime job. You know, someone had to do it, and my dad was smart. He had 3 sons, and we all knew how to work some land by the time we left. So northern Arkansas is the Ozarks, and that's home for me. It's mountain country. Some of you know I front a band called Mountain Country. I wrote a song 4 or 5 years ago, and when I was thinking of a name for the band, everyone says, "What kind of music do you play?" And I said, "Well, it's kind of country, it's kind of bluegrass, it's kind of folky, it's mountain country." So that's what we called it. Now you hear it on the Wasatch, home in the Ozarks too. She echoes through the Smokies in a foggy mountain tune. Up in the Rocky Top, down in Jackson Hole, they're playing country music mixed with mountain soul. They're playing country, mountain country. Yep, it's country. Scribe back girl and do-si-do. Mountain country, yep, it's country. I hear that fiddler scratch her bow. It all started with Monroe, deep in Kentucky pine. Rode along the ridgetops, one guitar at a time. Landed in the country for Hank and his boys. Miss Hazel picked it up. They all played a joyful noise. Playing country, mountain country. Yep, it's country. Scribe back girl and do-si-do. Mountain country. Yep, it's country. I hear the sliding that old dobro. Bluebirds in the Black Hills sing it soft and sweet. The rivers in the Cascades sound like stomping feet. Sunsets in the Tetons, the Wind Rivers glow. She'll rise again in the Appalachia to the country roosters crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's country, mountain country. Yeah, she's country. Scribe back girl and do-si-do. I hear the claw on that old banjo. Come on, take me back. I love mountain country. It all started with Monroe, deep in Kentucky pine. Aren't you sweet? Thank you. Thank you. I've had over 20,000 mornings in my life. Started like figuring that all out the other day. Some days are better than others. This song's about one of those mornings. The morning finds us tangled, wrapped in sheets and fading stars. I hear the world start turning, lying right here where we are. And how did we get here, rolling love so tight? The morning keeps you dreaming. You're holding on to the night. But it's a fine morning, and it's a fine day. It's a fine morning. The morning melts the pain, starts to warm our day. I open up the window, let the sun come inside and play. The shadows run for cover on every curve your body makes. You are my lover, and I'm in a perfect place. It's a fine morning. It's a fine day. It's a fine morning. I smell the morning coffee, but fall back in your hair. No one out there needs me. The one I want's right here. I think about you, darling, every time I go away. You smell so good this morning. Well, I'm thinking I'll just stay. And it's a fine morning. It's a fine day. It's a fine morning. You ever have a day like that? It starts perfectly. I rest my head on your shoulder. I wonder what's on your mind. You whisper, what's the matter? I smile and say, I'm fine.
So if you haven't noticed, I'm taking you on a little roller coaster ride of some of my music. You can learn more about my music on all the necessary social medias that's out there, Facebook, and I certainly have a website, jimfishmusic.com. This is probably my newest song I'm working on. Like I said, I'm taking a few challenges with this stuff tonight, but hopefully my grandkids that are watching this down the road will enjoy it. I want to thank the Brewin Bistro for inviting me out. I want to thank Iama for being such a supporter of what I'm trying to do. Like I said, I got a late start. I got to giddy up. Done a bad thing, breaking heartstrings. Maybe I played too hard. Maybe I played around too long. Hell, the truth is, I make no excuses. I'm still in love with you,
It's been your love all along. So I'm gonna ride out of town, catch the sun falling down, giddy up and go until my giddy up has gone. I'm gonna ride out of town, back to you and back around, giddy up and go until I hold you all night long. I'm on my way, riding home today, and I remember your chocolate eyes, that kiss. We could hardly breathe, holding you, holding me. Will you remember that summer night and that kiss? So I'm gonna ride out of town, it's sun falling down, giddy up and go until my giddy up has gone. I'm gonna ride out of town, back to you and back around, giddy up and go till I hold you all night long. Giddy up and go until my giddy up has gone. I know my heart can make a fool out of me. I give 100 promises, not one guaranteed. You'll have no reason to, but I gotta know if you still love me, or did you giddy up and go? I'm gonna ride out of town, catch the sun falling down, giddy up and go till my giddy up has gone. I'm gonna ride out of town, back to you, back around, giddy up and go until I hold you all night long. Giddy up and go till my giddy up has gone. Oh. I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride out of town, back to you, back around, giddy up and go till I hold you all night long. Thank you.
Well, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you listening to me.
That was a lot of fun. What do you think about Jim Fish? He's standing right there.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
That was a lot of fun, Jim.
Well, thank you.
So
I
you-
try to put some fun into it.
Yeah, no kidding, man. You got the show going on. You got the guitar. You got the lyrics. You got the whole thing. You got the hat.
Well,
Look.
we had a vote on the hat, whether I was going to wear the hat or not. But
Okay, so that was a Facebook fight. I
it
understand
was, it was.
It split Salt Lake City almost down the middle.
split them right down the middle.
Hat
Like our
won, though.
politics, right?
Like
Well, let's
we-
don't go there.
Thank you. Well, tell me. Okay, so you say you just started, what, 3-4 years ago?
I did. I got wrapped into a jamming circle up at the Dam Jam up at Rockport
Dam Jam.
about 4 years ago, and they introduced me to I Am a members. And next thing I know, I was going to open mics at Alchemy Coffee. Bob Bland runs a great open mic down there.
Yes, he does.
And started hooking up with more people. I said, okay, they seem to like what I'm doing. I'll just keep on doing it. And the community and local concert series have picked me up, and I do some touring, and it's been okay.
Having fun, huh?
I'm having some fun.
You mentioned your website, Jim?
I got a jimfishmusic.com is the website for myself, and then I got a band. Mountain Country is the name of the band, and the website's mountaincountryband.com. And you can go there and check all about my story, the story of the band, where we're playing next. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We hope we can see some of y'all out there.
And how long have you been here in the Mountain West?
12, going on 13 years now.
Really? What brought you out here? The dry climate?
My wife. Followed her. Got to follow her. We'll be married 25 years this July.
Congratulations.
So that was a pretty big thing for us.
That's a big deal.
Now she's seeing me do all this. She says, "What the hell did I get into? You weren't like this when I married you."
You changed.
I changed. But I love her and she loves me, and we're making the best of all we can do.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And where do you live?
I live here in Sandy.
Okay.
In Sandy, nearby.
Yeah. Well, very good.
It's been a good time.
You know we're not in Sandy. Right?
We're in Taylorsville, aren't we?
Okay, yeah. So that's kind of like Sandy.
We're all connected. Sandy. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all
anyway, you live here in the Salt Lake Valley.
Yeah, I'm in the valley.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we really appreciate you coming out, joining the bistro. It's nice to see you, and everybody give Jim Fish a hand, eh? Okay, so we're going to come right back, and we're going to do our last call set. So we're just going to break for that, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Everybody.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. Welcome back to the bistro. Yeah. So, hey, it's been a fun show. We've had Red Branch and Jim Fish, and thanks, guys, for coming out. It's been a lot of fun. We've got the last call at the bistro here, and
it is.
It is, right?
Oh, the last call has snuck up again. The candles burning low. The muses work their magic, 'cause you know you hate to go. Your friends have sung their stories, made you laugh and made you cry. But there's one more slot upon the stage before the last goodbye. Oh, bistro, bistro, to play it's in your tree. You'll never know quite how it feels until you're singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide. And if that ain't your lover, well, I've conscience be your guide. Oh, you grab your axe, you strap it on, you strum a simple chord. Your mind is running words again, the muse won't be ignored. The microphone is in your face, you beckon to your friends. Come back me up, you know the songs will know by the end. Oh, bistro, bistro, come play a tune or three. You'll never know quite how it feels until you're singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide. And if that ain't your lover, pray that luck be on your side. Oh, you join the muse in singing, soon you're swept away into a world of melody, and there you wanna stay. But the last one, now it's gone, you open up your eyes. Their hearts are drumming rhythm still, but then you realize they're on their feet, they're cheering loud, 'cause they were there with you. Your lover winks and blows a kiss, now you know what to do. Sing! Bistro, bistro, to play a song for free. You'll never know quite how it feels till you're singing free. Your friends are here beside you, your lover's eyes are wide. And if that ain't your lover, soon you're bound to take a ride.
And if that ain't your lover, well, I'll take my chicken fried.
And if that ain't your lover, stop looking at her lies.
If that ain't your lover, then toss her to the side.
And if that ain't your lover, then lock away your wife.
And if that ain't your lover, well, then Facebook must have lied.
And if that ain't your lover, then how come the rabbit died?
And if that ain't your lover, boy, you better take it outside.
I got nothing.
Do I?
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Happy